corners, and it starts with that big run down to turn 1, AJ.
Yeah, we just saw it there on the start. Turn 1, the horseshoe. Hard brake zone, but this corner just never ends. You keep constantly turning all the way through 2. Never really get the car straight as you set up into turn 3. Oak tree here, turn 12. Not a great passing zone. We'll see guys try to make an attempt, but more important, you have to get the run off the corner down the long back straightaway. Here into turn 14, it really starts a roller coaster. A little bit of left as you go in, hard right, and it sends the car all the way downhill into turn 17. Hog pen. This corner is very narrow, but a high-speed corner. It's easy to make a small mistake, and if you do, you run off the racetrack, and you basically find yourself in the forest, Brian.
Porsche started on the front row, and it was quite the interesting start there, Jan.
It definitely was, and this is a perfect segue after seeing the course description. You could see the twisty parts, what they call segment 1 near turn number 1. That's what Fred McAfee said that he learned in the first practice. He hasn't been here since 2016. He made a big mistake. In making that big mistake, he learned something about a line that he could save and not tell anyone and use in qualifying. He got major grip advantage by doing so and snagged the pole position. Also walked down to the Ames Sullivan group, the number 12. They confirm that, in fact, the dive plane we saw on the racetrack is from their car.
Well, Calvin, you said you need some of everything around this racetrack. What's that going to do to the aero for Frankie Montecalvo as we go back green? And McAfee with a good run, but look at the BMW. Connor De Felipe really gaining ground as they come across the line.
That BMW M8 is known for having good straightaway speed, so he's starting to put the pressure on. But this is where that Porsche is really good. It's got a short wheelbase, allows it to change direction really quickly. His friend McAfee struggling to get grip there, AJ, and now he's under the attack with that red BMW right behind him. Lawrence Vantor in the third car, the 912 are on board with, looking for a way through.
Listen right here, so tight.
Section, the snake, then into those high-speed S's with the speed just keep climbing. They'll get up to about 160 miles an hour by the time they get to turn 10. Listen to the throttle. What a ride that is. Then down again through turn 10. Bang on the power.
Look how narrow this racetrack is into Oak Tree. Car just trying to find some grip, trying to get the power down here. This is what we call the roller coaster section. Right-hand corner. Listen to this car start driving downhill. Hog pen right here. Jan, you have more on the BMW.
I do, and I think we just got a great look, an onboard look there at the straight line speed that the BMW has, and that's the way these cars, because we know the Porsche 911 is so well suited to this racetrack. The BMW is a bit of a larger car, and so they are traditionally faster down the straightaway with some more power, some more top speed, but of course they balance out the lap time between the two. So if you're the Porsche, you really need to get off of the final corner well, knowing that there's a straight line speed advantage and there's a move, and then that's it. The twisty bits are where the Porsche will have that advantage.
That was determination for Lawrence Vantor. He just threw it in there, as they say, and it stuck. Impressive. Indeed, he was a little defensive through that 5-6 combination last time. Looked like the 25 BMW was all over, 24 of John Edwards was all over the back of him, but what a power move by Vantor.
It was, but an awkward moment for John Edwards. I think he could have forced it a little bit more aggressively on anyone else but his teammate.
Vantor, net pass, shows perfectly how you make a move around here. When you go, you have to be decisive. Vantor saw an opening, went for that decisive move on De Felipe, has made the pass, and is already starting to stretch his legs a little bit.
Take a look again, and you said it. Once the decision is made, there's no turning back.
Just gets great acceleration right off of turn 3 and slides it down to the inside. But watch this for John Edwards. He has a little look at the inside there, but was going to trade some paint with his teammate. He didn't want to do that.
See, De Felipe
drivers spoke to us about it during the week, AJ. They just said it changes direction really quickly with a short wheelbase. That's exactly what you need through Sector 1, as Jan alluded to. Porsches are very strong through there.
They really are, but more importantly with that pass, you basically give the driver that you're making the pass on two options. You turn in, you're going to hit me in the door, or you back off and let me go through.
And that's a pass you would never make in Oak Tree because there was absolutely no exit speed for Van Thor, but with that next corner coming up, kind of throws the block.
Yeah, he literally just had to park the car on exit, but nothing that even the BMWs could do with that. See the Corvettes there, we believe they went